ChatGPT 5 is officially here, and it's the biggest leap in AI we've seen from OpenAI since GPT-4. But what's actually different? What can it do now that it couldn't before? And is it worth using? In this video, we're breaking down what's new in ChatGPT 5 and how it's already changing the game. Let's get into it. ChatGPT 5 is OpenAI's latest large language model, built on the next generation of their GPT architecture. It's faster, more accurate, and more context-aware than any version before it, and it's now the default model for ChatGPT Plus users. But this isn't just an upgrade, this is a full evolution. First, let's talk about reasoning. GPT-5 is much better at understanding complex instructions, solving multi-step problems, and keeping track of details in long conversations. It can now remember more context from earlier in your chat, which means it's far less likely to forget things or give repeated or irrelevant answers. This also means it's more useful for planning, writing, or coding over longer sessions, something GPT-4 struggled with as conversations got longer. You can now ask GPT-5 to help you build a full project, step by step, and it won't lose track halfway through. Next, let's talk speed and responsiveness. One of the biggest changes with GPT-5 is how fast it thinks. Latency has dropped significantly. Responses now feel more fluid, almost like you're chatting with a human. And when combined with tools like voice input, GPT-5 feels more like a real-time assistant than a chatbot. It's faster at searching, faster at generating, and much better at summarizing long documents or transcripts instantly. Now let's talk about creativity. GPT-5 has improved across writing, brainstorming, and visual storytelling. Wanted to write a short story with a twist ending? Done. Need an Instagram caption that rhymes? Easy. Want it to draft multiple versions of the same pitch or email? No problem. It's more flexible with tone, more aware of style, and less likely to produce generic-sounding content. And here's something new. It's better at mimicking your own writing style, based on just a short sample. This could be game-changing for content creators, writers, and even students. Another major upgrade is multimodal capability. GPT-5 can now understand and respond to images, files, and audio, not just text. You can upload a graph and ask for an explanation. Drop in a screenshot and get context. Or send an audio file and get a full, intelligent summary. It doesn't just respond to multiple formats, it understands them. That makes GPT-5 a true multi-tool for research, content creation, and studying. Let's also talk about memory. Unlike earlier versions, GPT-5 has a more stable and dynamic memory system. It can remember your preferences, correct previous mistakes, and build on your past conversations across multiple sessions. This makes it much more useful as a personal assistant, tutor, or long-term collaborator. You can ask it to remember your writing tone, your coding style, or even your weekly schedule, and it will. It feels less like a chatbot and more like a digital co-pilot, but it's not perfect. Like all AI models, GPT-5 can still get facts wrong. It still needs clear instructions, and it still won't replace human judgment, especially in sensitive or high-stakes situations. So don't expect it to write your term paper perfectly or replace your job, but do expect it to make your work a lot faster and your thinking a lot sharper. So what can you do with ChatGPT 5? You can brainstorm smarter, write better, code faster, translate more accurately, understand data visually, and have conversations that feel more natural, more useful, and more intelligent than ever before. If you've been using GPT-4, GPT-5 will feel like a major upgrade. If you've never used ChatGPT, now's the time to try it. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited to try with ChatGPT 5, or what use case you want me to test next. And if this helped, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned to LogiThor, your guide to AI tools, tech, and smarter digital life.